I'm good. You all right?
How's that two-kid life treating you?
Man, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, ain't no different. My daughter still run the house, so that's all that matter, really. Little man, he just crying. He a crybaby. Hey, go home. But nah, it's cool. It's cool. I'm blessed, man. I have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. Like I say, my daughter, she runs everything. So little man, he ain't getting too much attention from me right now.
About this guy, how much fun is it having Bobby back here with everybody?
It's awesome. I mean, I know the young guys probably was tired of us, talking him up last year about, just who he is as a person, you know what I mean, having him in the locker room, being able to lean and kind of depend on him, and I mean, I still ask him hella questions, you know what I mean? So for me, it was like I would talk to him all the time. And for me, it's been big having him back. Even if, I am not here, I still talk to him, still text him. So it's been dope. It's been dope for sure. So I'm excited to have him back. Hopefully as an old man, he can still make some plays out there.
Young man.
Oh, my fault. Old man.
Jamal being back with you guys, what's it like? I know you keep in touch with him. Just kind of how's he doing, I guess, with all this stuff and everything?
I mean, this week is dope, you feel me? Because now everybody's here, you know what I mean? And everybody's running their own race, you know what I mean? So I know what Maul and JB are going through, with injuries and rehabbing and stuff like that. So, I talked to those guys and, having Maul back, it's been awesome, you know what I mean? You guys know our relationship. It's different when 33's out there, and it's just the energy, a contagious, thing that he brings, and it's one of those things that I can't wait till he's back out there like playing, because it's gonna be fun. I know he has big goals, which he should, you know what I mean, and I'm excited to line up next to him, and go back to work.
What did you miss when the old man was gone? What did you miss now that he's back?
I mean, it was just the leadership aspect. It's different, when they look at you, to handle everything now, and for me, it's now I have him back. I can talk to him whenever I can. I could always talk to him whatever, but I can see him in the locker room, and we can chat about different stuff, and maybe it's something that I need him to handle that I couldn't handle. You know what I mean? That. So it's different ways, I can look in front of me also and see 54 right there, you see a Hall of Famer, he was just talking about his 9 All-Pros, and you see somebody with accolades like that, and it's just one of those things where you want to play ball with great players, and for me, I'm being surrounded by great players, so that makes it easier and it makes it more fun for me. So just having him here, it's been awesome.
Do you think Bobby being on here helped you grow as a leader just because you kind of stepped into a bigger role?
I think it gave me more gray hair. I'll say that. But but it definitely did, open my eyes to, as a captain, people look at you different and expect you to do different things. And for me, I'm just more of a guy that, I kind of like to do things my way, and you do it and you do it the right way, but you feel like you do it the right way, which is your way. And I think Bobby's just, he's more of a chill leader. You know what I mean? I'm more of those ones that I'm going to do it my way. You watch me do it. I think he can also, he can talk his talk, but he also walks his walk. And, not saying I do that, but I'm just more of a, follow me guy and, just go out and make plays. So I think it definitely helped me grow. But, I love having him back. That's why I lobby so hard in the offseason.
Obviously, it was already a really good year last year, but now you get Jamal back, you get Bobby back. How more exciting does it make this upcoming season?
I mean, if they let me go out there and they making plays and I can go get 7 interceptions, that'd be awesome to have them back. But they got to do their job, to help me get them 7 interceptions. And if they don't, then I'm going to have to slap both of them.
Why 7? It's great.
7? I mean, I always shot for 6, and I ain't never get 6. I always got 5, so I'm going to go for 7, and then, maybe I can land at 6.
You kind of alluded to this earlier talking about Jamal, but for you this offseason, just how much nicer is just being healthy, doing all this stuff versus rehabbing to try to get back for week 1?
I mean, it's been awesome. I can be done with all my work by 11 o'clock. and I got time to kind of relax and, you know, go get massages and do those different things where, you know, last year it was, you know, rehab to 11, then you get out on the field for an hour because, you know, you don't have a lot of time. You can't do too much on your body without, you know, stressing that ankle out and making it sore where you can't even do anything the next day. So it's been awesome. I've been able to get back to my normal training routine and, you know, hopefully it pays off.
Your coordinator said he didn't think it was still middle of last season when you were fully back.
Yeah.
Is that true?
I would say middle to the end of the season. You know what I mean? You always want to feel like yourself, but it definitely was middle to the end of the season where, you know, I honestly felt like I can go out and make the plays that I need to make, and I could just trust that ankle that I can put it in the ground and, you know, I can just go and explode.
What were you limited before that?
I mean, it's just the breaks. You know, as a post safety, you need your breaks. You need to be able to trust your ankle, trust your feet. So I don't think I was at that point, you know, and as much as I worked, it was never – I mean, I literally had a month of off season to get ready for a full season. So it was kind of rushed, and so I didn't get to do the drills and things that I normally do in the off season.
What's it been like getting to know Julian and kind of learn how to play with him?
It's been cool. You know, Jay Love is a really smart guy. So, you know, we sit in the meetings, and, you know, if I have a question or he has a question, you know, kind of just ask each other and see, you know, what it is. But you can tell he's definitely been studying his stuff. He knows what he's doing, and you know, I'm comfortable letting him make calls and things like that. So it's been fun. He can play. You know, you guys saw him last year when we played him. You know, he was making plays all over the field. So excited to get to know him more during the year, and, you know, we have a really good safety room.
Anything else? Thank you.